In which access should a constructor be defined so that object of the class can be created in any function? A. Public. B. Protected. C. Private. D. Any access specifier will work. Correct answer A. Public. If class C inherits class B and B has inherited class A, then while creating the object of class C, what will be the sequence of constructors getting called? A. Constructor of C then B, finally of A. B. Constructor of A then C, finally of B. C. Constructor of C then A, finally B. D. Constructor of A then B, finally C. Correct answer D. Constructor of A then B, finally C. Which among the following is true for copy constructor? A. The argument object is passed by reference. B. It can be defined with 0 arguments. C. Used when an object is passed by value to a function. D. Used when a function returns an object. Correct answer B. It can be defined with 0 arguments. For constructor overloading, each constructor must differ in dash and dash. A. Number of arguments and type of arguments. B. Number of arguments and return type. C. Return type and type of arguments. D. Return type and definition. Correct answer A. Number of arguments and type of arguments. How many types of constructors are available, in general, in any language? A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 5. Correct answer B. 3. Which specifier applies only to the constructors? A. Public. B. Protected. C. Implicit. D. Explicit. Correct answer D. Explicit. Which type of constructor can't have a return type? A. Default. B. Parameterized. C. Copy. D. Constructors don't have a return type. Correct answer D. Constructors don't have a return type. Which among the following is true for static constructor? A. Static constructors are called with every new object. B. Static constructors are used initialize data members to 0 always. C. Static constructors can't be parameterized constructors. D. Static constructors can be used to initialize the non-static members also. Correct answer C. Static constructors can't be parameterized constructors. When is the static constructor called? A. After the first instance is created. B. Before default constructor call of first instance. C. Before first instance is created. D. At time of creation of first instance. Correct answer C. Before first instance is created. The copy constructor can be used to dash. A. Initialize one object from another object of same type. B. Initialize one object from another object of different type. C. Initialize more than one object from another object of same type at a time. D. Initialize all the objects of a class to another object of another class. Correct answer A. Initialize one object from another object of same type. If programmer doesn't define any copy constructor then dash. A. Compiler provides an implicit copy constructor. B. Compiler gives an error. C. The objects can't be assigned with another objects. D. The program gives runtime error if copying is used. Correct answer A. Compiler provides an implicit copy constructor. Object being passed to a copy constructor dash. A. Must be passed by reference. B. Must be passed by value. C. Must be passed with integer type. D. Must not be mentioned in parameter list. Correct answer A. Must be passed by reference. Can a copy constructor be made private? A. Yes, always. B. Yes, if no other constructor is defined. C. No, never. D. No, private members can't be accessed. Correct answer A. Yes, always. Can constructors be overloaded in derived class? A. Yes, always. B. Yes, if derived class has no constructor. C. No, programmer can't do it. D. No, never. Correct answer D. No, never. Which among the following is possible way to overload constructor? A. Define default constructor, 1 parameter constructor and 2 parameter constructor. B. Define default constructor, 0 argument constructor and 1 parameter constructor. C. Define default constructor and 2 other parameterized constructors with same signature. D. Define 2 default constructors. Correct answer A. Define default constructor, 1 parameter constructor and 2 parameter constructor. When is the constructor called for an object? A. As soon as overloading is required. B. As soon as class is derived. C. As soon as class is created. D. As soon as object is created. Correct answer D. As soon as object is created. Which among the following is not valid in Java? A. Constructor overloading. B. Recursive constructor call. C. Default value constructors. D. String argument constructor. Correct answer B. Recursive constructor call. Which among the following is false? A. Constructor can't be overloaded in Kotlin. B. Constructors can't be called recursively in Java. C. Constructors can be overloaded in C++. D. Constructors overloading depends on different signature. Correct answer A. Constructor can't be overloaded in Kotlin. Which among the following describes a destructor? A. A special function that is called to free the resources acquired by the object. B. A special function that is called to delete the class. C. A special function that is called anytime to delete an object. D. A special function that is called to delete all the objects of a class. Correct answer A. A special function that is called to free the resources acquired by the object. Choose the correct sequence of destructors being called for the following code. Class A, Class B, Class C, public A, public B, A, B, C, D. Correct answer D. Destructors can be dash. A. Abstract type. B. Virtual. C. Void. D. Any type depending on situation. Correct answer B. Virtual. Which class destructor will be called first when following code go out of scope? Class A, Class B, Class C, public B, A, B, C, A, B, C, D. Correct answer C. How many types of access specifiers are provided in OOP C++? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. Correct answer C. 3. Which specifier allows a programmer to make the private members which can be inherited? A. Private, B. Default, C. Protected, D. Protected and default. Correct answer C. Protected. If a class has all the private members, which specifier will be used for its implicit constructor? A. Private, B. Public, C. Protected. D. Default. Correct answer B. Public. If class B inherits class A privately and class B has a friend function, will the friend function be able to access the private member of class A? A. Yes, because friend function can access all the members. B. Yes, because friend function is of class B. C. No, because friend function can only access private members of friend class. D. No, because friend function can access private member of class A also. Correct answer C. No, because friend function can only access private members of friend class. Specifier should be used for member functions of a class. A. Private. B. Default. C. Protected. D. Public. Correct answer D. Public. Which among the following is true for the code given below? A. Objects can be created with one parameter or without parameter. B. Object can be created only with one parameter. C. Object can be created with more than one parameter. D. Objects can be created only without parameter. Correct answer C. Object can be created with more than one parameter. Which access specifier is our most secure during inheritance? A. Private. B. Default. C. Protected. D. Private and default. Correct answer A. Private. Which option is false for the following code? A. Constructor can be created with zero argument. B. Constructor prints sum if two parameters are passed with object creation. C. Constructor will give error if float values are passed. D. Constructor will take 0 as default value of parameters if not passed. Correct answer D. Constructor will take 0 as default value of parameters if not passed. Which among the following is true? A. Private member functions can't be overloaded. B. Private member functions can be overridden. C. Private member functions can't be overloaded with a public member. D. Private member function can't be overridden. Correct answer D. Private member function can't be overridden. If a constructor is defined in protected access, then A. Its instance can be created inside the subclass. B. Its instance can be created anywhere in the program. C. Its instance can be created inside the subclass and main function. D. Its instance can be created inside the parent class only. Correct answer A. Its instance can be created inside the subclass. What will be the output of the following code? All header files and required things are included. A. Program runs fine. B. Program gives runtime error. C. Program gives compile time error. D. Program gives logical error. Correct answer C. Program gives compile time error. Protected members differ from default members as dash. A. Protected members can be accessed outside package using inheritance, but default can't. B. Default members can be accessed outside package using inheritance, but protected can't. C. Protected members are allowed for inheritance, but default members are not allowed. D. Both are same. Correct answer A. Protected members can be accessed outside package using inheritance, but default can't. If protected members are to be accessed from outside the class, then dash. A. Members must be inherited publicly in subclass. B. Members must accessed using class pointers. C. Members must be accessed as usual. D. Members must be made public. Correct answer D. Members must be made public. Which among the following can be used for outermost class access specifier in Java? A. Private. B. Public. C. Default. D. Default or public. Correct answer D. Default or public. How many public class, outermost, can be there in a Java program? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. As required. Correct answer A. 1. A class has its default constructor defined as public. Class B inherits class A privately. The class dash A, B will not be able to have instances. B, only A can have instances. C, only B can have instances. D, both classes can have instances. Correct answer D, both classes can have instances. Which among the following is called first, automatically, whenever an object is created? A. Class. B. Constructor. C. New. D. Trigger. Correct answer B. Constructor. How many types of constructors are available for use in general with respect to parameters? A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 5. Correct answer A. 2. Which object will be created first? A. S1 then S2 then S3. B. S3 then S2 then S1. C. S2 then S3 then S1. D. All are created at same time. Correct answer A. S1 then S2 then S3. Choose the correct option for the following code. A. Object S1 should be passed with argument. B. Object S2 should not be declared. C. Object S2 will not be created, but program runs. D. Program gives compile time error. Correct answer D. Program gives compile time error. Which among the following is true? A. Default constructor can't be defined by the programmer. B. Default parameters constructor isn't equivalent to the default constructor. C. Default constructor can be called explicitly. D. Default constructor is and always called implicitly only. Correct answer C. Default constructor can be called explicitly. Copy constructor is a constructor which dash A. Creates an object by copying values from any other object of same class. B. Creates an object by copying values from first object created for that class. C. Creates an object by copying values from another object of another class. D. Creates an object by initializing it with another previously created object of same class. Correct answer D. Creates an object by initializing it with another previously created object of same class. If a class implements some dynamic memory allocations and pointers, then dash A. Copy constructor must be defined. B. Copy constructor must not be defined. C. Copy constructor can't be defined. D. Copy constructor will not be used. Correct answer A. Copy constructor must be defined. Copy constructor will be called whenever the compiler dash A. Generates implicit code. B. Generates member function calls. C. Generates temporary object. D. Generates object operations. Correct answer C. Generates temporary object. Which among the following best describes constructor overloading? A. Defining one constructor in each class of a program. B. Defining more than one constructor in single class. C. Defining more than one constructor in single class with different signature. D. Defining destructor with each constructor. Correct answer C. Defining more than one constructor in single class with different signature. Which among the following is false for a constructor? A. Constructors doesn't have a return value. B. Constructors are always user-defined. C. Constructors are overloaded with different signature. D. Constructors may or may not have any arguments being accepted. Correct answer B. Constructors are always user-defined. Which among the following function can be used to call default constructor implicitly in Java? A. This. B. That. C. Super. D. Sub. Correct answer A. This. When a destructor is called. A. After the end of object life. B. Anytime in between object's lifespan. C. At end of whole program. D. Just before the end of object life. Correct answer D. Just before the end of object life.